Hi, it's Michael Zapersky from ConsultingSuccess.com, and welcome back to the Consulting Corner, where consultants learn how to consistently attract their ideal clients and earn higher fees. And today I want to talk with you about overcoming fear. I was recently speaking with a consultant who's in my coaching program, and he's very good at what he does. He knows how to provide value and results to his clients. But one thing that and I see this, over and over again with so many consultants, the one thing that he was really challenged with is that he was not making the progress that he wanted to be, and that I wanted him to be making as well. And so when I would speak with him, I would ask him to give me an update in terms of what actions he was taking. And the same response would come back, which is not enough. And so when I dug deeper into this with him, what really became clear, and what I've now seen with so many consultants all around the world in all different industries, over the years, is that fear is holding him back. Now, what do I mean by that? And what kind of fear, are we talking about? And so what I really saw here, and what I want to share with you, is that many consultants face a fear of rejection, a fear of wondering what will happen and thinking about the negative potential result that might come from reaching out directly to ideal clients. And when we talk about our marketing and when we talk about what activities can really move your business forward, one of the most direct and impactful actions and tactics that you can take is to reach out directly to your ideal clients, whether it's by phone or by email or by LinkedIn or some other way. Taking direct action to get in front of your ideal clients is the fastest way for you to end up creating more opportunities to have meaningful conversations with your ideal clients, which then actually allows you to win more business, right? Because before you can win business, you need to have a meaningful conversation with your ideal client, to enter what I call a sales conversation with them, where you can really assess their needs and their challenges, their problems, their goals, to see if there is a good fit, if you can really help them to achieve the result that they want or to overcome the problem that they have. But back to the obstacle of fear. So when I was speaking with this client and this consultant, what really came back is that they knew they should be taking action. They knew they should be reaching out to speak with more ideal clients or to reach out to strategic potential referral sources, but they weren't doing it. And they weren't doing it because they were thinking in their mind over and over again that they were worried about failing. They were worried about what would happen if someone rejected them. And so as they were thinking about that, what were they doing? Well, they were then fooling themselves into believe that they needed to prepare more, to get more things ready so that they would lower the chance of seeing a negative result or receiving rejection. And many people find themselves doing the same thing. Maybe you've experienced that, where you find yourself creating all different types of materials, trying to perfect, whether it's your website or a brochure or a presentation, or telling yourself that writing a report or a new article will help you to move your business forward. And in fact, all those things may, and most often they do, but they're not the most direct. So in terms of when you're looking to really move your business forward, to land more clients, to generate more leads, you want to look at what is going to help you to get there most quickly. And the most direct way, again, is getting in front of your ideal clients. But if you're filling your schedule with all types of activities that aren't as direct, that take more time for you to actually turn that into a meaningful conversation, then you want to readjust your priorities and your focus. And overcoming that fear and realizing that, what is really the worst that can happen if you reach out to an ideal client or a strategic referral source, and if they say, yeah, I'm not interested, or this isn't the right fit, or I'm too busy for you right now. So what, right? That's just the start of that relationship. Just because someone says no to you right now doesn't mean that it's a no forever. It just means that now may not be the right time. So then you nurture that relationship, you build upon it, and you move on to the next. But instead of spending time worrying about what might happen, spend that time actually taking action, because it might not happen. And the sooner that you take that action that right now you're delaying because you're worried about rejection, or you're worried about failure, or you're thinking and tricking yourself and fooling yourself to believe that you need to have everything perfectly ready before you take the steps that you know you really need to take, is really the worst thing that you can do. And so I want to share the same advice that I gave to my coaching client with you, which is look at right now what is holding you back the most, and look at what potential excuses you're making and how you might be fooling yourself into not taking the action that you know that you really should be, because maybe you're scared, maybe you have fear, but realize that you're not alone, that so many others do. But really what separates the most successful consultants and even business people from those that attempt and don't see the results that they want or don't make the progress that they want is that one group takes consistent action. And even when they're faced with fear, they don't stop. They don't back down. They don't say, oh, well, maybe I need to prepare more before I take that step. They go ahead and they take it right now, because they realize that the more action that they take and the sooner that they take it, the more they can learn from it and the more they can build upon it. So I really want to encourage you today to look at what might be holding you back. And are there certain actions that you could take right now that can really move your business forward, but that you're not taking them because you're scared of something, because there is fear? And if there is, embrace it, right? Staying in a comfortable position all the time is not a way to grow. It's only when we go beyond that zone of comfort, when we enter that uncomfortable area, can we really see growth? Can we really get to that next level? So look at where you're at today, and I want to really encourage you to take that step to overcome that fear. You'll be very glad that you did.